Nothing grows here but silence, by Nondu Zulu. If you see this, call me. I want to lock you in my eyes before I see the death trap in the universe's eyes. You are my friend before a lover, but now you are neither. Went from unpacking my entire life in front of you, you taking pieces of me, and then you leaving. Guess this suitcase was too heavy for you to carry. I sit patiently every night having conversations with the stars about you. A star falls every time I cry. Look up, darling. There are no stars left for me to talk to. I play our favorite song every night in hopes that you'll hear my soul cry out for you, and you will suddenly text me singing the same sad songs about how your demons have been winning and you were cheating on me with your depression again. You're a gift from God but kissed by the devil. Everything heavenly but committed to her demons. You tell yourself two broken people can't love each other, but yet here we are, still loving each other. If you see this, call me. I'm ready to put down my weapons and leave this war. Going in on my heart so I can love you, but please, you must also leave your weapons outside. We are safe here. We have signed a peace treaty with the devil. Broken. We made love to the broken parts of ourselves. You know, we stayed in the brokenness, so we ended up falling for the broken parts. And it broke us. Healing is a tedious process. And like my master always taught me, God doesn't show up to a messy home. So I cleaned until everything was spotless. And then I waited. I waited for God to show up, drinking wine every Sunday like it was the Last Supper. I left a glass for him every Sunday, waiting for his arrival. He never came. What's it with fathers and being absent? I wasn't asking for anything but for you to just hold me in your arms and tell me that it will be fine. Time went by and the house was messy again. But you see, Master lied. God has always been there, sitting with me through my mess and my cleaning. He never left. You see, I created the mess, and when I couldn't clean, He offered me His hand. He gave me strength to clean my house. I didn't realize all along that He was helping me heal. God doesn't come in the image you created of Him. He comes as God, unexpectedly. So wrapped up in my human experience, I didn't realize that even in the midst of my chaotic silence, He would whisper, "You're doing great. Keep it up. It's getting better." I kneeled down before my problems and I prayed for them because I know I can't fix them. Prayer helps everything, or whatever my Sunday school teacher said. What they don't tell you is that healing is not for the faint-hearted. You don't heal instantly, but you make a choice. A commitment to heal for the rest of your life. You wake up every day to yourself and you remind yourself that you're worth being healed. You deserve it. My pain creeps up behind me like a stranger, and I retreat back like a young child, hiding behind a parent when a strange man walks up to her trying to greet her. I hide by the bosoms of God and I whisper, "You can't hurt me anymore. I'm safe." Reassurance wraps up around me like silk and kisses me like the morning sun. My lingerie made out of all the words I could have said but never did. I look out to my lover and reach out my hand like I'm giving her the world. I pull her in. I tell her I love her because those words will kiss her soul back to life. It will heal the part she says don't work anymore. In some ways, two broken people shouldn't work, but we found ways to pump life into the things in us that have died. I increased the volume in my heart so she can hear that my heartbeat sings to her a song everyone deserves to hear. God will heal us eventually, and when you don't believe it, I'll love you through it all. Everyone deserves to heal, no matter how messy it looks. If I shout, will God hear me? Woken up by a flood of anxiety, my silence screams at me, "You'll end up just like your mother." Anchored down by my depression and then kissed ever so gently by my suicidal thoughts. This life feels so lonely, but I have a house full of my demons running around like a toddler, crying when I need to feed them with my fear of never being good enough. They grow up quite fast, and before you know it, they have taken everything and left me paying my debts with the devil, because the devil is the loan shark you never dream of having, but will show up at your door at 2 a.m. to remind you to pay your debt. Unable to, he takes everything you've worked for, and you're left alone, waiting to die. At an old age created by all your failures, staring at your wall filled with emptiness because that's all you know. So you sit there, waiting. Where is God? Can he not hear me? Let's just wait. Fathers are known to be late. We can speak about pain or hurt even in love, even if our wounds have healed, because we speak about the ground our tears have fallen. Some people don't want gifts because it triggers them. It reminds them that they deserve so much more than life has given them, but have made themselves believe that all gifts bring pain. Scream. I feel like when I scream, I roar the sounds of the oceans where my ancestors lay.